Welcome everyone. In this video lecture, we will discuss about diode current equation and VI characteristics of semiconductor diode. Diode current equations. Coming to the diode current equation. The general characteristics of a semiconductor diode described by an equation that is referred to as Shockley's equation. What is Shockley's equation? The equation is ID equal to Is into e to the power Vt divided by eta Vt minus 1. That is ID equal to Is into e to the power Vt divided by eta Vt minus 1, where Is is the reverse saturation current that we have discussed earlier. Vd is the applied forward bias voltage across the diode, and eta is an ideality factor. It has its value range between 1 and 2 depending upon the wide varieties of the factor. The voltage Vt is called thermal voltage and is determined by the equation Vt equal to KTK divided by Q. Vt is the thermal voltage, where is Vt equal to KTK divided by Q, where K is the Boltzmann's constant and its value is 1.38 into 10 to the power minus 23 joule per Kelvin. Tk is the temperature in absolute temperature in Kelvin. That is how we obtain the temperature in Kelvin. That is 273 plus temperature in degree Celsius. The Q is the magnitude of electronic charge. Its value is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Now this we verify this diode equation in three different regions of operation, that is unbiased condition and forward bias condition and reverse bias condition. First, coming to the unbiased condition. In unbiased condition, we know that supply voltage is 0, that is Vd equal to 0. If we put the Vd equal to 0 in the equation becomes Id equal to Is into e to the power Vt divided by eta Vt minus 1. So Vt terms becomes 0. So Id equal to Is into e to the power 0 minus 1, e to the power 0 is 1. So Id equal to Is 1 minus 1, that is 0. So as you know that under unbiased condition the diode current is 0. So this equation satisfies that condition. In case of reverse bias condition, the supply voltage Vd is less than 0 volt. So e to the exponential term e to the power Vd divided by eta Vt is very less than 1. So this term, the exponential term, can be neglected in comparison to 1. Neglecting this exponential term Id equal to Is into e to the power Vt divided by eta Vt minus 1, neglecting this exponential term, we obtain that this exponential term is neglected with Id equal to minus of Is. That means in the reverse bias condition we obtain only reverse saturation current. That is, in reverse bias current conditions, the current flowing through the diode is the reverse saturation current. In case of forward bias conditions, Vd is positive, that is Vd greater than 0 volt. So e to the power Vt divided by eta Vt is very greater than 1. Then the term 1 can be neglected in comparison with the exponential term e to the power Vd divided by eta Vt. Neglecting the term, we obtain the diode current equation Id equal to Is e to the power Vd divided by eta Vt. So as you see that in forward bias condition the diode current is exponentially increasing. That is what we discussed in previous part. So now using this concept we will plot the VI characteristics of the diode. VI characteristics means voltage ampere characteristics of semiconductor diode. So this is the plot for the voltage ampere characteristics of the semiconductor diode. The horizontal axis represents the voltage, the supply voltage in volt, and the vertical axis represents the vertical axis represent the diode current in milliampere. In so we explain the VI characteristics under three heads, that is unbiased conditions, forward bias conditions and reverse bias conditions. During unbiased condition, as we know that the supply voltage is 0 volt, so what's happened, that means the in unbiased conditions the diffusion current is equal to drift current, that the current flowing through the diode is 0. So supply voltage is 0 and current flowing through the diode is 0. So in this plot it is represented by the point O, in this represented by the plot O. In that means in unbiased condition there will no current flows through the diode. In case of forward bias conditions, as you see there are two plots, that is one for germanium type diodes, another one for silicon type diodes. As you explained that in forward bias conditions there will be exponential rise in the current. As you see, this is the exponential curve for germanium diode and this is the exponential curve for the silicon diode. In forward bias condition, one important term, that is the barrier potentials. You remember that the barrier potential for germanium is 0.3 volt and for silicon type diode is 0.7 volt. When this supply voltage is greater than this barrier potential, that is greater 0.3 volt for germanium and 0.7 volt for silicon, then current starts flowing through the diode. If the external voltage applied to the diode is less than 0.3 volt for germanium or germanium type diode or 0.7 volt for silicon type diode, there is only small electric current flows through the diode, which can be neglected. As you see, when the forward voltage is less than 0.3 volt for germanium type diode and less than 0.7 volt for silicon type diode, the current is very less, almost 0, that is neglected. We can neglect this voltage as because when the forward voltage is less than 0.3 volt, this voltage, the applied voltage is used in the overcoming of the potential barriers. However, once the voltage is increased beyond that barrier potential voltage, that is 0.3 volt for germanium and 0.7 volt for silicon type diode, the current starts increase very rapidly. That is, the current starts increase, as you see in this graph, that is current starts increase very rapidly. The portions A, B for the germanium diode and A dash B dash for silicon type diode. So that is a very sharp rise in the current. That means beyond that barrier potential, if you increase the forward potential a small amount, there is a large increase in the current. That means if you increase the forward voltage very small amount beyond that barrier potential, there is a large increase in the current. So as you see, there is the exponential. This is the graph is non-linear, the non-linear types. So as you see, this is the exponential curve we obtain. This is for the germanium type diode and this is for silicon type diode. In case of reverse bias, as you know, in case of reverse bias, there will be no current flowing through the diode due to majority charge carrier. Only current flow through the diode due to minority charge carrier. That current is known as reverse saturation current. If you increase the reverse voltage, if you increase the reverse voltage, the reverse saturation current first increases very rapidly, as you saw in this graph, very rapidly, then becomes almost constant up to a level. When this reverse voltage enters this breakdown voltage, the current increases very rapidly, but very sharply. That means there will be the current flow, that means the depletion regions offers a very low resistance path for the diode. That means the current flowing through the diode is very large, which may permanently destroy the junctions. As you see, this is the graph. This as the reverse voltage increases, the current first in the reverse saturation current first increases sharply, then becomes almost constant up to a level. Beyond that, beyond that breakdown point, if you increase the voltage, the current increases sharply. This voltage is known as breakdown voltage, where the diode enters into the breakdown regions. So this is the graph. The first one is graph for the germanium type diode, and the second one is for the silicon type diode. The breakdown mechanism we discuss in the next video lecture. Now from this graph we find one important term, that is the knee voltage. It is the voltage at which the current through the junction starts to increase rapidly. It is the forward voltage at which the current through the junction starts to increase rapidly. That means this voltage, this barrier potential voltage, that is germanium type diode 0.3 volt, and for silicon type that 0.7 volt. This voltage is known as knee voltage for germanium and silicon respectively. This is also known as threshold voltage, also firing voltage. So thank you very much. Thank you for your patience.